Hey, it's JC14224 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our 4th season in career mode, we are going to be completing race 5 of 36, which is the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400 at Darlington Raceway. In the last episode, just a couple days ago, we went to Atlanta where we finished in 3rd place. And it was almost just 4th, but we caught up to Jeff Burton somehow. And yeah, Atlanta is usually a tough track, so the fact that I passed that many cars in that race, we had a really good pit stop, and I decided to pit early so I could see if I could beat everybody off pit road, and I did a good job of blocking and protecting my position. We managed to finish a few in front of Jeff Gordon, had a bunch of Fords in the top 10 and top 5. That was also pretty interesting. Yeah, it went very well for us, and today I'm using the Brickyard paint scheme because Darlington is an important track in the NASCAR circuit, and the Brickyard is Indianapolis, so same thing, right? No? I don't know. I gotta come up with some reason to use this car one more time. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. still our points leader, 60 ahead of Tony Stewart and 74 ahead of me. And I'm gonna see if I can pass one of these guys in the points, or at least finish in front of them in this race, because I don't feel like making any progress if we can't finish in front of both of these guys. And I'm sure, a few of the guys in the top 10 are going to finish in front of us, unless we can somehow win, because I don't recall Darlington being harder than Las Vegas or Atlanta. We just got to make sure we stay on the ball and have a good pit stop. That's not really up to me if the pit stop's good, but it could be even better than it was at Las Vegas. And I also want to try to make sure I don't take my pit stop too late, because that usually seems to be the problem. I don't think I have to worry that much about my tires having not enough life at most tracks whenever it comes to places, because it used to be if I pit even a little bit too early, the tires just wear off, and I could pit late and then still have my tires wear off too quickly. Yeah, that's just what it is right now, and I think we have a chance to win this race. I definitely do, more than we did whenever we went to Rockingham, because I think Rockingham is tougher than Darlington, but this game could prove me wrong. Still got all these dumb fancy driver rivals just there to be there. Tony Stewart, really want to come across him somewhere through the field and share a draft so I can get that rating back up again. And I think some of them are starting to disappear as the time goes by. We got Ricky Rudd in here, Kevin Harvick, Jamie McMurray. Yeah, I remember working with some of these guys. But let's go ahead and get to the race weekend. Select all of our equipment. We got a chassis from the last episode, fresh engine, and bodies from the last episode as well. But the car rating is still 82, so something tells me if the chassis and the body were fresh, this would be that 84 equipment that I've been wanting to get back to. Kenny Wallace is starting on the pole. A Dodge next to Matt Kenseth, a Ford. This is the Dodge and Ford season. Green flag is out, and we are underway for 29 laps here at Darlington. That is not Dale Jarrett. I have to remind myself that every single time I see him. That is not Dale Jarrett. That is Kevin Grubb. Dale Jarrett retired. Oh, it's not that stupid that Dale Jarrett's back here, because it's not even him. Also, I looked at the qualifying order before I started this thing. Dale Earnhardt Jr. starts 10th. Tony Stewart starts in 20th, so that is fantastic. Gives us an opportunity to get past them pretty early in this race and hopefully finish a good few spots ahead of them if they can't make up that much ground. Of course, it's Darlington, where everything just kind of stacks up a bunch, and then here it goes again. Everyone's slowing down. Okay, just pass a few more cars before we get into turn 1. There's Tony Stewart up ahead. He's on the outside, which makes sense. It's where he started. So, kind of waiting for an opportunity for him to get to the bottom, because I do want to share a draft with him, but at the same time, I don't want him to have too much time to make progress or hold us up and prevent us from actually having a chance to win if we do. All these sparks flying, and Stan Barrett cutting me off and crap. I don't even know if he actually did. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. There they go, stacking up again off the corner. There's Jimmy Johnson, who's, golly, how many cars are starting back here? We got the best guy starting up in the middle of the field, but then the worst guys up front. And I'm having a hard time speaking the English language because my car is apparently extremely loose. Ron Hornaday is blocking me and Jimmy Johnson. Why? I don't know. Ron Hornaday, you're such a beast. You're such a wonderful beast. I will never question any of your actions. Okay, stop holding me up. Let's get to the field. Tony Stewart has got the bottom open to him finally, so that's good. Oh, damn it. Y'all cut me off so much and ruin all of my corners. I hate all of you. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Kyle.
Hey, what's up, man? Jeez, you need to turn the AC on.
Oh yeah, just turn it off so that it's not making too much noise. So, go in the face cam and say hello, everybody. So, it's my brother. I'm over here recording career mode, and then he walks in. I thought it was like Darian just being rude or something. I'm glad you didn't knock.
Darlington?
Yeah, I'm in 4th season of career mode driving the 9 car.
Before they ran the Southern 500.
Well, they use the Southern 500. It's just later on in the season. Glad to see you again.
And I've
seen you in a while.
Been a while. I ain't been playing. I've been playing. I don't stream. I play Battlefield. You can look me up. Flying Devil Dog 8.
All right.
I'm great at that. I play NASCAR Heat, but I don't have a good wheel yet, so I'm not really playing online much.
All right. I gotta go to work in like 2 hours, and then I'm trying to get this last video out of the way, and then go see my girlfriend for a little bit. But
What place you running in?
well, I just won the championship in season 3, but before I decide to stop playing career mode in this game, I decided I want to do a season where I start in last place in every race and try to see if I can win the championship that way. So right now I'm I think like 25th.
How long in the races you doing? You doing 25%?
10%.
I'm doing the career mode in NASCAR Heat 3, but I'm doing 100% races. It's a pain in the ass, but it's a lot fun if you have the difficulty set up all the way. Highest difficulty, 100%.
I'll see you in a little bit. I'm glad I didn't wreck the race car just when he walked into the room out of surprise. But Jeff Burton is in the lead. Michael Waltrip is in second. Kenny Wallace still hasn't lost a bunch of spots. So, I mean, I guess we're getting a checkup on that. So let's get back into the race. Oh my gosh, I'm veering off the racetrack. Okay, there's Ron Hornaday still blocking Jimmy Johnson for no reason. Okay, let's just get back into things. Okay, so yeah, we're only like 4 laps in. I'm in 25th place, so that's some great progress. Leader still hasn't gapped everybody too much. Okay, stay down here. I keep on destroying these tires going into turn 1. This is horrible. I mean, most times it's because someone's blocking me and I don't have enough room, but if I have the whole track to myself, I don't do that. It's also a really loose race car, so I can't help it. So many fancy drivers. Elliott Saller's passing one of them right now. I gotta get back in the zone. Like, my mind is in so many different places now. Of course, the fancy driver's blocking me. Everyone's blocking me. I think Elliott Saller might have forgiven me for blocking him for an entire race in my like rookie season. I remember that. Like, wasn't that I was blocking him for 20th in my rookie season just for a whole darn race, or maybe it was my second season. I don't remember. Ages ago. But he's not blocking me, so I guess he's like, that was awesome. You're so talented. He just gives me all the ego. We got Sparks flying up ahead again. And we're just passing cars like one by one now because it's starting to really spread out. Tony Stewart is getting away. I really want to share some of that draft and make him allied because Tony Stewart, I love my Tony Stewarts. Okay, gotta run. McMurray's trying to block me just a bit. We're gonna pass from me. Sadler, don't overshoot 3. I am a little bit. Okay, so we got up to 20th place. That means Tony Stewart has only made up 1 position since the start of this race, and it's been like 7 laps. Oh my gosh. Well, let's share him the green stuff, the draft. You want to show Tony Stewart some love, you got to give him your green stuff, because that's how EA Sports works. See how I can get it up. I said like I'll try getting up like 10 every time I come around him in a race, but the thing is, I don't have that happen every often because it's Tony Stewart. He's always running up front, except every now and then. So I might as well seize this opportunity to get it up like to 100 if I can, if it doesn't take too long. I'm going to stay really close behind him. Already up to 74. Trying not to overshoot a corner, run him over or anything. I managed to make a lot of clean passes so far this race, so I think I should be fine. They break a little early going into 3, but I can't blame them because usually you overdrive the corner yourself if you don't break where they do. Get some good equipment, you can actually break just a little bit later than them here. We're still in 20th place. We're coming close up on pit stop, so I don't want to be doing this for too much longer. We got it to 92. Let's go ahead and pass him if I can. He's protecting the bottom. Oh, he's letting me by. Don't spin him. Why are you blocking me? I make you a 92% ally and you're just blocking the crap out of me. This EA Sports is in the game. What the heck? What's the point? Ricky Craven on the outside, and that dropped to 10%. He can't even go side by side. Well, that's some of my work gone. I want to pass Tony Stewart. He's blocking me. He's trying to pass Ricky Craven. Ricky Craven got loose, and then I'll get caught up in the situation. It's such a mess. I can't pass cars. If I'm going to hit somebody, especially don't hit this guy. There we go. I had to hit the wall to dive it into the bottom like that. That was ridiculous. And I'll get tied off just trying to get the spot. Don't touch him. He did a little bit. Oh my gosh. Tony Stewart, you're hard ass. Yeesh. I think I want to take a pit stop at the end of this lap 14, because that wouldn't necessarily be too early at all, just considering it's a 29 lap race. So 14, it's not half of 29, but 15 is half of 30, so I don't want to wait another lap. It's good enough. It is so hard to pass people on worn tires. Also, on worn tires, this car is still loose as all crap going in and off of corners, but then it's extremely tight in the center, so it's just garbage. This car is garbage once it gets worn a little bit. I knew I was going a little fast going in. I thought I had it, but the tail of the car hit the freaking pit barrels. We only really lost one position in that process. I should have been a little more focused entering pit road. We were so close to not hitting that, though. Also, I slammed the brakes a lot harder once I realized that we're still like in the 80s in our speed. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and take our pit stop under the caution. I don't know if they're going to like throw us to the back of the field or something like that, because that's usually what happens if you take a pit stop under the caution instead. But it doesn't happen like that at Bristol. We're in third for whatever reason, though. Okay, well, I've got a whole second worth of damage. That is terrible. All because I hit the freaking pit wall sliding into pit road. Well, we'll repair that. Considering it's under caution, I don't think that's that much harm in having a whole second extra on pit road. There are so many things happening in this video. Like, this is ridiculous. Best video of the week. This is better than the Daytona 500 that we just did in NASCAR Heat 3 finally, where I flipped into turn 1. Just best video of the week. Well, can this pit stop still be good despite the damage that's got to be repaired? 16.1 seconds, and it was estimated 16.5, so that's great. Okay, we're out in 9th place. I thought they were going to send us all the way back to like 30th or something, because that's usually what happens whenever you wreck entering pit road or something like that. But we are all the way at the back of the field. Never mind, it says we're out in 9th place, but we're in 38th. Just a bunch of bad races. Just a bunch of bad races. Just something's got to go wrong. It's like you got so many cars that you could possibly wreck into and all that stuff whenever you start in last place. But the one thing that kills you is just the whole pit road crap. And maybe I should have decided to pit on like lap 15 instead of lap 14 because, I don't know, maybe I've been more ready for that. I have no idea. I've got a bunch of cars to pass. I'm passing all these guys, but I'm not getting anything for them. We're all a lap down. Why are we all a lap down? Who's on the lead lap and why? I don't know. I don't know how we're a lap down. I don't know why they had to put us in 38th place if we came out in 9th place. I really don't know anything with this game. Sometimes this game doesn't do anything for a reason. But we're in 31st, and I still have tons of cars to pass and hardly any time to do it. Oh my gosh. Here we go, just past another group of cars. Oh my gosh, I just nosed my way in there and got it. Okay, we're up to 29th. Could be worse. Not much worse, but it could be worse. And I'm trying to be aggressive, gain all this ground back. I'm losing patience with how far behind we are in the field, and I'm not doing anything right anymore because of it. I swear I saw Ryan Newman come up behind me, and then he just disappeared. I don't know where he went. Well, we finally got into the gap in the field where all the other people are on the lead lap. We got like one more car to pass, and then there ain't nothing else we can do, unless they decide to go down pit road or something. The only reason why I could even think that they're actually a lap ahead of us is that they have to take a pit stop. I have no idea at all. People, please just start pitting. Like, that's the thing in this game. They just randomly start pitting. And now they're all wrecking behind us. I'm hitting the wall because they got a situation behind me and I'm not paying attention. But I don't... This whole race is all out of whack and I don't even understand. This is too much for my brain to handle. I can't pass all these cars. It'd be nice if just a ton of them headed down pit road because they do that stupid crap a lot sometimes. I don't even understand it. Jeez. And this car steers way too easily for my liking. I try being aggressive, I overdrive a corner, but in other cases the car just, it does things so easily. Ricky Craven once again making contact with people off of turn 4. I'm trying to get a few more spots, as many as possible. And for all I know, drivers like Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr., they're having just as bad a race as me because just a bunch of the good guys got sent to the back and whatever. I have no idea how everything's turning out. Hitting Robbie Gordon, running over Robbie Gordon, I don't care. This car won't turn as good as I want. Dang it. Go, 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 go. I don't have time for all this nonsense. At least we get to run another lap thing because we got back on the lead lap. So like it's the last lap of the race, but I don't think I could get to both Jimmy Johnson and Steve Park before the race is finished for the other guys if I was behind them. So we get that extra lap that we need to pass both of them. Okay, let's not overdrive turn 3 again. See, I think we'd be able to get past Jimmy Johnson if it was just up to lap 28. But in this case, we do get to pass Steve Park. That one extra lap that we need. Well, we're still going to get a top 15. I mean, this is where we finished at Las Vegas, and that was because of a bad pit stop. This time, we just had a bad pit road entry, and the game screwed up. I just wish a ton of people went down pit road, like what happens in many other attempts to run races in this game. Bring out a caution, next thing you know, a bunch of people are pitting at random points for no reason. Okay, I'm sweating so much I can feel it dripping down my body from underneath my shirt. But the race is over. We could have won that race, but I spun into pit road. Jeff Burton won, and Tony Stewart finishes way ahead of us. I don't know how he got that. It'd be nice if I just knew why we were a lap down, because we were never a lap down before the caution came out at all. Even whenever I was spinning down pit road like a moron, we still were not a lap down. We were on the lead lap whenever we took our pit stop under the caution. We come out and we're a lap down. That's one thing that doesn't make any sense. It puts a bunch of the guys that were behind us actually ahead of us. And of course, there were a bunch of cars that were already in front of us because they had stayed out and they were still in the lead lap after their pit stops and whatever. There's so many things in this game that just I do not understand at all. But let's go to team management, shop edition. 6 races left, like I said, until the laser scanner comes in to increase our drafting. I'm thinking I need more downforce because apparently I can't get onto pit road with the lack of downforce right now. Or maybe I just suck. There's also the high possibility of that. 4 races left until this is done being built. And I guess I might as well overhaul or repair this. We're just going to repair it. Overhauling isn't going to do anything. So 2 races, $385,000. So, I mean, I made the regular amount in that race. Could have made a lot more if we just hadn't thrown it into pit road. I could say that so many freaking times. It's just like Chicagoland in the core league all over again. Threw that race away too. Okay, and then this, we'll repair that. We're not going to be building a new body until that shop edition comes in. Repair this for 2 races, $316,000. So in total, that's only a little more than $600,000 that we're spending on repairs right now, which means that we actually did, in general, make money in this episode as far as all that goes. I could have made a lot more. And then the sponsorship, because we're starting in last place every race, the happiness rating continues to deteriorate over time. We're at 54 right now, so I guess we got like 3-4 races left maybe. And let's take a look at the standings. I'm pretty sure Tony Stewart's the point leader because he finished way ahead of Dale Earnhardt Jr. as far as I'm concerned. Yep, he's the points leader, 35 ahead of him. Okay, we're only 61 points behind Tony Stewart. See, we were 74 points behind Dale Earnhardt Jr., who was the leader at the time. But now we're closer to Tony Stewart. I mean, we weren't very far behind Tony Stewart. That's the thing was, he was in second place and we're only like, 10, 11 points behind him. Now he's further away, but we're closer to the points leader. Yeah, that's the best way to say it. Well, I wasn't expecting that. It could be much worse. I could be like 100 points behind the leader or something. Still in the top 5. Ricky Rudd is in 3rd. It's such a Ford season, oh my goodness. And then driver spec levels. Oh my gosh, all the freaking chaos. Me trying to pass 42 cars, then having to pass even more cars than that because we got sent back. It's like, I passed them and I lost the position and don't know how, but we did it again. And, well, Tony Stewart, that's one benefit. Tony Stewart likes us more. He's our best ally. Yay, we actually did something. Well, thanks for watching this insane and very eventful episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004 Career Mode. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.